Hey everybody, today we're going to use a MyDLink camera as a baby monitor. Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of D-LinkTV DIY. I'm Mike and I'm here to help you get more out of your network. So you hear me talk about network cameras a lot, and one of the things that I always say is that they can be used for baby monitors. But I've never really shown you how to set one up in that configuration. So what I wanted to do today was take a whole bunch of different things that we've done over past episodes and put them together to show you how to set up not only an easy to use baby monitor, but also one that's baby safe. And so the first thing that I wanted to talk about was power. There's two different issues with power. The first one is that when you're using one of these power bricks like this, they can be knocked out of the wall pretty easily. And in a nursery, you want to have your outlets plugged up with those little plastic safety covers. You don't really want one of these to be around where a baby can knock it out of the wall. The second issue that we have is that this cord is only about 6 feet long. And what I want to do is I want to mount our camera up on the wall so that it's out of baby's reach and also can see the entire nursery. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to have you go watch episode 47. That covers power over Ethernet. And what that is using either devices like this, which is a power injection system that will inject power onto the Ethernet cables, or if you were to use a power over Ethernet camera instead of the MyDLink camera, you could use a power over Ethernet switch. So go ahead and watch that right now, and when you come back, we'll talk about cables. Now that you have a basic understanding of how p.o.e works, what we're going to do is we're going to have the power that drives our camera actually in another room, actually in the same room that your router's in. So what you're going to do first is you're going to take this side of the p.o.e injector set is actually going to connect via a little pigtail right here to the power on the camera. But you need to make sure that the little switch right here is set to 12 volts, since that's how much juice this camera will need. So what you're going to do is there's going to be a little pigtail that goes from the power out on this to the power in on this, and then a little short Ethernet cable from here into the Ethernet port on the camera. Then on the side where the router is, all you need to do is connect this one's power adapter into the wall and then connect an Ethernet cable into the router. Well, what goes between this injector and this injector is an Ethernet cable. Now, just like the issue that we have with the power adapter, the Ethernet cable that comes with most products are only about 6 feet long also. So what you want to do is you want to run a custom cable that's as long as you need it to be, and you can run it through the wall to where your router's located. So go ahead and watch episode number 72, and you can get a general idea on how to run a cable and how to crimp an RJ45 onto the end of a Cat5 cable. Now that you know how to run a cable and how to crimp the end onto it, the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to mount our camera. Now, in the case of a baby monitor, I think that what you want to do is you're going to want to mount the camera way up so that way the baby can't get to it or anything like that. It'll be up and out of the way, but you'll also be able to get a bird's eye view of the entire room. Now, to do that, what you want to do is you usually see these cameras, standing straight up. But these bases have these swivel joints in it so that you can angle the camera any way you would like. And on some of the cameras, like this one in particular, there's a screw hole in both the bottom of it and also on the back of it. So it gives you a lot more, functionality on how to mount the camera. So what we're going to want to do next is we're going to want to watch episode 32. And in that episode, I show you how to make a template for the mounting screw holes and how to, mount the camera onto the wall. So go ahead and watch that, and then we'll come back and discuss some more. So the last step in setting up our baby monitor is creating a MyDLink account if you're using the MyDLink camera. What that'll do is it'll allow you to connect to your camera from your computer or over the internet or even onto your cell phone. So if you put the baby down for a nap and you're out in the backyard doing something, you can check on the baby from time to time doing it that way. So what we want to do is watch episode 79, and that will show you how to set up the MyDLink account to get your camera working. So there you have it. What we've done is we've created a baby monitor where the power is actually driven from outside the nursery using power over Ethernet. We've run the cable through the wall and set up a MyDLink account so that we can check on the baby from literally anywhere using our cell phone or our computer. So as you can see, you can use different episodes of D-LinkTV DIYs and string them together to create a full project. So that's going to do it for this episode of D-LinkTV DIY. I'm Mike, and thanks for watching.